What if I told you that a single coin, just a small, simple piece of history, could be worth more than $2.1 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stick with me, because this is no ordinary coin, and the secrets behind its value will blow your mind. Whether you're just getting started in the world of rare coins or you've been collecting for years, what you'll learn in the next 10 minutes could change your financial future forever. The year was 1976. The United States was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years of freedom and independence. And in the spirit of patriotism, the U.S. Mint released a special coin to mark the occasion, the bicentennial Keenedy half-dollar. At first glance, it's just another commemorative coin. But here's the catch: while millions of these coins were struck and circulated, there's a rare breed among them. A breed that, if you happen to find one, could make you a fortune. But what's so special about the 1776 to 1976 Keenedy half-dollar? Why are some of them worth a few bucks, while others are worth, well, a few million? To understand the potential worth of your bicentennial Keenedy half-dollar, we need to dig a little deeper. You see, these coins were minted in massive numbers. In fact, nearly 500 million of them were made. So why are some of these coins worth thousands, or even millions, while others are barely worth their face value? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Some of these coins were made with errors, others were struck in limited quantities, and a very small percentage were made with precious metals, adding to their value. For instance, you might have a coin that's been in circulation for decades, but if it's in pristine condition, almost like it just came from the mint, it could be worth a lot more than you think. But that's not the real jackpot. Here's where things get really exciting. Some of the rarest and most valuable bicentennial half-dollars were made with minting errors. Yes, you heard that right. A slight flaw in the production process could make your coin worth millions. So if you've got one of these mistakes, you might want to start checking your change jar, but don't go rushing off to inspect every bicentennial coin you have just yet. We're not done. Keep watching, because I'm about to reveal how to spot the exact traits that make your coin worth big money. Here's where you get to make the most important decision of your life. Will you take action? Will you find out if you've got one of these goldmine coins? First, look for the 1776 to 1976 stamp on the back. A small difference in the minting process, a tiny mistake, can make your coin go from being worth $10 to millions. For example, certain bicentennial half-dollars were struck with a design misalignment, leaving part of the coin's imagery misprinted. This flaw can make a huge difference in value. But that's just one of many potential errors to look for. Now, I know what you're thinking: how can I even tell the difference between a regular coin and one that's worth millions? You've got to be meticulous. Pay attention to the edges, the design, and the fine details that separate the average from the extraordinary. Here's the kicker, though: the real value comes from the buyers. If you find a rare coin, you've got to know who to sell it to, and how to get the best price possible. There are collectors and dealers who will pay top dollar for these coins. But finding the right buyer? That takes strategy. Let me leave you with this: the highest known sale for a bicentennial Keenedy half-dollar reached an unbelievable $2.1 million. Yes, you read that right. $2.1 million. But here's the thing: not every coin will fetch that price, and that's why it's crucial to know the key characteristics that make a coin stand out, and I'm going to show you how to identify those, step by step. But first, tell me this: do you want to sit on your hands and wonder what could have been? Or are you ready to seize this opportunity and start your own coin collection journey toward wealth? Visual, dramatic pause, zoom in on a shining coin, voiceover. In my next video, I'll reveal the top 3 strategies for selling your rare bicentennial Keenedy half-dollar. And trust me, it's not as simple as just listing it online. You'll need to understand the market and know exactly how to negotiate to get the highest possible return. But don't go anywhere, we're not done yet. There's still one last coin I'm going to show you that could change your life forever. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. Because if you've got the right coin, your next step could be the start of your path to financial freedom. Time's ticking, and the world of rare coins waits for no one. Will you be the one who uncovers the next $2.1 million treasure? Only time will tell. Are you holding on to a 1971 mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar? If so, you may be sitting on a treasure worth up to $2 million. Yes, you heard that right. That seemingly ordinary half-dollar coin could make you a fortune, but only if you know what to look for. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to check your coin, understand its value, and, if you're lucky, make the life-changing sale that could change everything. Now, let's start with the basics. What is this 1971 mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar, and why is it so special? You might have one or more of these coins tucked away in your drawer, and I don't blame you for overlooking it. After all, it was released over 50 years ago. But here's where the plot thickens that in 1971, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these Kennedy half-dollars. The Mint Mark coin, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, looked like any other standard half-dollar, until certain rare, unique versions of it started showing up on the market, and that's when things took an exciting turn. Here's a funny thought: you might be wondering, why would anyone care about a coin worth 50 cents? Well, trust me, it's not about what's printed on the coin. It's about what isn't printed, and that's the secret most collectors are willing to pay a small fortune for. So, what makes this coin worth so much? Let's break it down. In 1971, the Philadelphia Mint struck coins with minor design flaws, and some of these mistakes are exactly what collectors are looking for. That's right, imperfections. And guess what? If your 1971 Kennedy half-dollar has one of these errors, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Here's where the real treasure lies: look for a coin with the double die error. What's a double die, you ask? Simply put, it's a minting mistake where the coin was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on parts of the design, most often the inscriptions on the obverse or the date itself. Now, imagine this. You go through your collection, and you find a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar that has a double date. The excitement starts to build. A coin with this error can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to a few $1,000s depending on the quality of the error. What if I told you that some of these rare, double-die coins have been sold for well over $100,000? Or more? Yes, it's happening right now. Collectors are on the hunt for these treasures, and if you have one, you could be the next one cashing in. Imagine calling your friends up and saying, "Guess what? I just sold my coin collection for enough to buy a new house." Wouldn't that be incredible? But this isn't a pipe dream, folks. It could happen, but wait, before you get too excited, not every 1971 mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar is a gold mine. There's one more key factor you must know before you start running to sell your coins. Let's dive into that next. Now, let's talk about current market value. As we've already mentioned, a 1971 mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar in mint condition with the double die error can sell for serious money, up to $2 million in some cases. But here's the kicker: the value depends on the condition of the coin, the rarity of the error, and, most importantly, who's buying it. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins, you'll want to get it professionally graded. The higher the grade, the higher the potential payout. Coins in good condition will fetch much less than coins rated at MS 65 or higher, which can command tens of thousands of dollars or more. But here's where the urgency comes in: the coin market is constantly shifting, and rare coins like this are only increasing in value. So, if you've got one in your hands, now's the time to act before the price drops or the right buyer slips away. And before you think about listing it online or taking it to a local coin shop, here's a pro tip: be sure to get your coin appraised by a reputable professional to avoid getting scammed or undervalued. It might seem like a hassle, but it's worth it when you're looking at potentially millions of dollars. Now, I know what you're thinking: I'm not a coin expert. I don't know how to spot these mistakes. But let me tell you something: it's easier than you think. If I can do it, so can you. But here's the question: are you holding the coin that will change your life? Maybe it's sitting right in your collection, just waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned, because in the next video, I'll walk you through the exact steps you need to take to get your coin graded and appraised, and I'll reveal the best places to sell it for top dollar. So don't go anywhere. If you want to know how to turn a 50-cent coin into a small fortune, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss what comes next. This could be your moment to make a life-changing sale. Did you know a simple coin from 1972 could be worth over $1.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. The 1972 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that many people overlook, is hiding a fortune that could change your life forever. You won't believe how this coin could be sitting in your pocket, or worse, in a drawer, completely unknown to you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare treasure and, most importantly, how to sell it for the big bucks. You're not going to want to miss this. Alright, let's set the stage. It's 1972, and the world is a very different place. The Kennedy half-dollar, first minted in 1964, had already made its mark as a commemorative tribute to President John F. Kennedy. But in 1972, something unusual happened during the minting process at the Denver Mint. A mistake was made, and this small mistake turned into one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in U.S. history. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, produced at the Denver Mint, became a symbol of hidden wealth, a coin that was supposed to be just another half-dollar, but a rare error turned it into something extraordinary. Minting errors like these don't happen often, and when they do, they're often unnoticed until decades later. How many coins like this have slipped through your fingers or been dismissed as just another coin? You might be wondering, is it too late to cash in? Well, keep watching to find out. Before we go any further, let me ask you, what would you do if you found out your coin collection was worth a small fortune? Maybe it's time to get your coins out and start checking. Act 2, the value explosion. What makes this coin so valuable? Let's dive into the heart of it. What makes the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar so valuable? Is it just a fluke, or is there a real treasure hidden in plain sight? In 1972, a small but crucial error occurred during the minting process at the Denver Mint. The die used to strike the coin was worn down, and the result was a coin with noticeable doubling on the date, making it an instant rarity in the world of numismatics. This doubling is the key factor that separates a regular 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar from the ones worth up to $1.80 million. The key to identifying this coin. Look closely at the date. If you spot a significant doubling, like extra thickness in the 7, 2, or even the word Liberty, you may be holding a jackpot. But this error isn't easy to spot at first glance, which is why most people let it slip by unnoticed. You might have one right now and not even realize it. Hold on. Before you go running to grab your coins, take a breath. It's important to know that not every 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is worth millions. There are thousands of these coins in circulation, but only a small percentage carry that valuable minting error. So don't get too excited yet. We'll show you exactly how to tell if yours is one of the lucky ones. Now, let's talk about the demand for this coin. How do you turn your discovery into cash? What's the next step after finding a potentially million-dollar coin? Keep watching to find out, because this could be the part that truly changes your financial future. Here's the part that will have you sitting on the edge of your seat, selling your rare coin. Once you've confirmed you have a 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar with that sought-after error, it's time to take action. But what should you do next? First, get your coin graded by a trusted numismatic grading service like PCGS or NGC. This is crucial because the condition of the coin directly affects its value. The higher the grade, the more you can ask for it. The 1972 D with the double die error can fetch anywhere from thousands of dollars to, yes, up to $1.8 million, but only if it's in top condition. But there's a catch. Time is everything. The longer you wait to get it graded and sold, the less likely you are to cash in on its full potential. The market for rare coins fluctuates, and you want to make sure you're selling at the peak of demand. Some sellers have even waited too long, and by the time they acted, the market cooled off. Now, you might be asking, where do you sell it? There are auction houses like Heritage Auctions and online platforms like eBay where collectors will pay top dollar. But here's the thing, not every platform guarantees you the best deal. You need to know where to look, how to market your coin, and how to make sure you're not being taken advantage of. But here's the big question. What if you don't have that 1972 Keenedy $50, but you're thinking you've got another rare coin lying around somewhere? How can you spot the ones that are worth millions? In the next video, we'll reveal other coins that could make you rich, and the surprising places to look for them. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if you learned something valuable today, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more coin tips that could change your life. If you think you've got a hidden gem on your hands, drop a comment below. Let's talk coins. And remember, your next $1 million coin might be just around the corner, or even in your pocket right now. Stay tuned, because the world of rare coins is full of surprises, and you won't want to miss what we uncover next. Keep hunting, and keep dreaming big. Your financial future could be just a coin flip away. Imagine finding a coin worth $1.6 million, a coin that could change your life forever. It sounds like a dream, but for some people, this dream has already come true. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy $50. But before we begin, ask yourself this: could you be holding a treasure in your own collection right now, just waiting to be discovered? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to understand this coin's true value, how to identify it, and most importantly, how you could turn it into a fortune. Let's start with a bit of history, because understanding the origins of this coin is the first step in unlocking its true worth. The Keenedy $50 was first minted in 1964, following President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination. It quickly became a symbol of American resilience and pride. But in 1974, something unusual happened. A handful of Keenedy $50 were produced without a mint mark, and that seemingly small detail is what turned these coins into some of the most valuable in the world. The mint mark, which usually appears on the obverse side of a coin, indicates where it was produced, either in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But in 1974, a few were accidentally struck in Philadelphia, without the mint mark. And those coins? They're worth millions. It's easy to see why. The 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy $50 is a mystery that leaves collectors and investors alike scrambling to find one. And here's the kicker: very few have ever been found, which only adds to its scarcity and worth. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so what makes this coin worth so much? Well, that's where things get interesting. As rare as these coins are, they've recently surged in value, with some individual pieces selling for up to $1.6 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million, but not every 1974 Keenedy $50 is worth that amount. The key is in the condition and, of course, the absence of that mint mark. So, what's going on here? Why is there such a drastic price difference? Well, rarity and condition are two of the biggest factors. Coins that are in mint condition, with minimal wear and tear, are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Those with excellent detailing, sharp features, and clear inscriptions are the ones that really stand out to buyers. But here's where it gets a little crazy. The fact that these coins were mistakenly minted without the mark means that the number of these rare coins is incredibly low. We're talking about fewer than a handful of coins that could be worth this fortune. And let's be honest, how many of us have those rare, high-value coins stashed away in an old box somewhere? Maybe a collection you inherited? Or that old jar of coins from your grandfather's attic? Now, let's get to the most important part of this video, the moment that could change your life. How can you identify if you've got one of these golden tickets hiding in your collection? First, check the date. It's got to be 1974. Then, examine the obverse of the coin, the side with Kennedy's face. There should be no mint mark under the word Liberty. If you spot this, you're holding a potential fortune. Next, inspect the condition. Is it well worn or almost pristine? The better the condition, the higher the value. This is crucial, because a coin that's been kept in excellent shape could fetch top dollar on the market. Now, here's where you need to pay attention. Once you've identified this coin, it's time to think about selling. While some collectors are willing to pay a pretty penny for these coins, auction houses or rare coin dealers can often help you get the best price. But here's the thing, this market is highly competitive. People are out there looking for these coins, and they'll pay handsomely for the right one. So, if you found a 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy $50, or you think you might have one hidden away, don't move too quickly. Make sure you know its value, and be ready to act when the time is right. But before you get too excited, let me ask you this: how much is your coin really worth? The answer might surprise you. Stay with me until the end of the video, and I'll reveal how you can sell this coin for the highest possible price, and exactly how to negotiate to ensure you don't miss out on that fortune. That I know the idea of finding a coin worth millions can be a bit overwhelming. But remember, in the world of rare coins, opportunity is always knocking. If you've got the right knowledge and the right strategy, you could turn a simple coin into a life-changing amount of money. But like all good things, time is of the essence. The value of these rare coins can fluctuate, sometimes faster than you can blink. So, what are you waiting for? The next time you're going through your old coins, remember the 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy $50. It might just be the key to unlocking a fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. You never know, your next coin could be the one that sets you on the path to wealth. Stay tuned for more incredible coin stories and valuable tips. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. You discover that coin could be worth a small fortune. But not just any coin, a 1977 Keenedy $50 with no mint mark. Sounds too good to be true. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with all the knowledge you need to identify, value, and possibly sell this incredible find for over $1.3 million. Let's face it, we've all been there. You spend hours digging through old coins, hoping to strike gold. But most of the time, it's just junk, coins you can barely give away. But what if I told you that tucked away in a pile of overlooked, forgotten coins, there's a gem worth millions? That's right. The 1977 no-mint mark Keenedy $50 has been flying under the radar for years, but it holds a secret that could turn your coin collection into a fortune. But first, let's dive into why this coin is so rare and valuable. In 1977, the U.S. Mint experienced a rare mistake. The Keenedy $50 was supposed to have a mint mark to indicate where it was produced: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. However, in a bizarre error, a batch of these coins was struck without any mint mark at all. This mistake is incredibly rare, and you can imagine how many people have unknowingly let these coins slip through their hands. But not you. You're here now, and this could be your chance to get in on the action. So, why does this matter? Well, collectors and coin enthusiasts go crazy for these rare minting errors. And here's where it gets even more intense. Some of these 1977 no-mint mark Keenedy $50 have sold for up to $1.3 million. Yes, you heard me right, $1.3 million. But here's the catch: not every 1977 Keenedy $50 is worth a fortune. It takes the right condition, the right timing, and the right buyer to get to that $1.3 million mark. So, how do you know if you've got one of these hidden treasures? Let me break it down for you. First, condition is everything. A coin that's well preserved is far more valuable than one that's worn down. Look for coins that are graded MS65 or higher, that's mint state, meaning the coin is nearly flawless. This could be your golden ticket to a big payday. But hey, before you grab your toothbrush to clean that coin, stop. Cleaning coins can actually reduce their value. So, if you're holding one of these rare finds, keep it safe. Don't touch it with your bare hands, and definitely don't go shining it up like a new penny. Now, you're probably thinking, how do I get it valued? You're not alone in asking that. Getting a professional grade on your coin is crucial. This step could be the difference between a few $100s and a life-changing payday. Find a trusted coin appraiser or a reputable auction house to ensure that the coin is evaluated correctly. And trust me, it's worth the investment. But wait, here's the kicker. The real market for these rare coins is super competitive. Every day, new buyers are looking for rare finds to add to their collection. The longer you wait, the more likely your coin could slip into the wrong hands, or worse, be forgotten about completely. The coin could sit in your drawer for years, or you could take action now. I'm telling you, if you've got a 1977 no-mint Mark Kennedy $50, don't wait another day. Research, get it graded, and find the right buyer. This is your chance to sell that coin for life-changing money. But what if you have a 1977 no-mint Mark Kennedy $50, but there's one final factor you haven't considered? What if there's more to this coin story than you ever imagined? Don't miss our next video where I'll reveal the ultimate secret to maximizing the value of your rare coins. Trust me, you're going to want to see this. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep searching for rare coins, because you never know when you'll find the one that changes everything.